guys, it's Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. So if you've been following me for a while, I just hit 18 months sober. So I haven't made one of these videos in a while, so I figured it would be cool to do like a little update. I'm not doing them as often just because more time has passed and I don't need to do one every 3 months like I did in the beginning. So I have a whole bunch of stuff to share with you guys and kind of update you on. And I also am going to tell you guys all about my little project, which has really helped me a lot, which is my blog, SoberAFcom. So I'm going to tell you guys all about all that stuff. So if you would like to hear that, you can go ahead and keep on watching this video. So if you've been following me all along from day one, you know this has been quite a journey for me. And it's nowhere near over, and I know that. And I've had a lot of people reach out recently. There was like a surge in video views for my sober story, my first video about being sober, my 6-month, my 9-month, and then my year. And I kind of decided in therapy that I kept getting these like signs from the universe, as weird as that sounds, that I should do something with my sobriety and share my story. And all of a sudden, I realized a lot of people were DMing me, sending me emails. People from all over the world were reaching out to me and telling me how they could relate to my story and how it helped them. And then if you guys saw on my social media, I posted it on there, but a clip from my 1-year sober video actually got featured on Dateline NBC. They did a special on a news anchor with Diane Sawyer. They contacted me about using a clip from my video, and it was just like a short little clip, and it was a montage with a bunch of other ones, but I was like, wow, people are really noticing my stuff. Like, someone on a national television broadcast company is reaching out to me because they saw my story on YouTube. And so from that point on, it's just like stars aligned, weird things kept happening that I was like, I need to share this. I need to help people because I just saw this surge of people that wanted to talk about it. And I was like, okay, I want to do something with this. This is it. So I started my blog, which is SoberAFcom. I will put it on the screen right here. It's SoberAF.com. I started this blog as kind of a way to put my whole story out there. I had kind of still struggled with being ashamed of my story and my struggle and what I had gone through to get sober. Especially in dating, I didn't want to share that story with people because I always kind of feared that they would think I wasn't good enough in some way, or that they would kind of have a preconceived judgment of me and not want to, even date me, hearing like, oh God, she used to have a problem with alcohol. Like, that's probably going to come back one day. So I really struggled with that still up until almost 18 months. Just a few months ago, I met someone and things didn't work out the way I think we kind of thought they were going to. But I firmly believe like every person I meet in my life now is for some sort of specific reason. And he really taught me to not be ashamed of my story because it's a part of me and what got me where I am now. So, ooh, I don't want to cry in this one. Anyways, so he kind of was like, why wouldn't you tell people? Like, I just told him out front because I was so stressed. I'd kind of given up on dating kind of for a while, and I just laid it all out for him in the beginning, like, look, this is me, this is what I'm doing, this is what I've been through. Right before that, I had published my first story on my blog, and I really put everything in it. I did my first year sober. I talked about my lows, what had happened, how I woke up in the hospital, and that was what started my sobriety, that I almost lost my life, and that was really what turned everything around for me. And the first year was horrible. I mean, I shouldn't say horrible. The first year was a doozy, to say the least, but it's gotten me so far. I feel like I'm so much more self-aware now. I kind of use what I know. I don't know how to describe it. I feel things a lot more. I'm aware of things a lot more. I'm able to like analyze things in a healthier way. But my blog has helped me immensely to get to that point. It started out as just being like a blog about alcohol, and it's kind of just grown into more of a self-expression type thing, and it's almost like a therapy release for me, like to put it all out. But I will say, when I published that first post, which was the whole story of the first year sober, it felt like such a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I got such an outpouring of support from people, and it just really helped me accept, like, I don't need to be ashamed of what happened. I'm proud of my strength and how far I've come, and I should share that with people. shouldn't hide it and be worried about what they're going to think about me just because of the road that it took to get me there. So if you guys have not checked out my blog, I will link everything in the description bar on YouTube, but it is www.SoberAF.com. Go ahead and check it out. There's a lot of stories on there. A lot of it focuses on my sobriety, but a lot of it has just kind of turned into focusing on a lot of like life lessons and growth too. So there's a lot of stuff on there that people can relate to, even if they don't deal with alcohol issues. A lot of people have asked me how I've been able to, keep going and live this way. And I will say, like, my life has changed completely. I don't really go out anymore. My friends have changed, which has been really upsetting to see. As much as I hope one day, like, those friendships will come back, and it's not where I should be right now, and it's not healthy for me, and I just need to surround myself with people that, are supportive and positive and just a good influence on my life and my situation. So something that became really big for me, I'm still going to church. I still practice my faith. I find that is still a very safe feeling for me to go to church and to pray and everything. So I'm still doing a lot of that. Giving myself things to look forward to, like I used to look forward to drinking and partying. And I've really gotten into a lot of stuff to do that. I find that if I try to give myself like one or two things to like look forward to, it just gives me like, I'm so much happier. I literally will plan like, oh, I'm gonna turn on my Christmas lights tonight and light all my Christmas candles and watch a movie on the couch and cuddle with Kaya and plan in my planner, and like I just give myself little things to look forward to, and I find it really helps my overall like attitude and everything. Like I plan things with my friends, I have little like get-togethers. It just gives me stuff to look forward to. The way I used to look forward to going out and partying and drinking and still having that like social aspect with people minus the alcohol. One of the biggest things I've discovered though is, do you remember how everyone used to do like, my anti-drug is blank? And I think it was on like MTV or something, and it was really trendy when I was a teenager. I don't know how old you guys are, but when I was a teen. But I've discovered that kind of like my anti-drink is travel. If you've been following me, like I started traveling by myself, and I've gotten to go see some amazing places and experience amazing things. And I found that travel is so therapeutic for me. I love it. It makes me so happy. I look forward to traveling. Like, I feel like I'm constantly looking for new things to do. Like, taking myself to some place completely new, seeing things in nature that are just so stunning and beautiful. Like, for me, going to see the mountains and everything was, oh my gosh, like a life-changing trip for me, because I live in Detroit. Like, we don't have stuff like that here. So when I was in Nevada or Georgia on the islands, like things that we don't have, like it hits me so emotionally. And oh God, I cry sometimes when I travel. I'm not going to lie, because I just have these moments where some things are so beautiful and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I wasn't living before. Like I wasn't seeing these things. And the thought that I could have missed a lot of this really opens my eyes a lot and makes me think, because I mean, I literally cry on vacations. Like, people will laugh at me, but I literally cry on trips because I just feel so grateful, and I feel like it puts me in a mind frame that like some things in my life that aren't where I thought they should be, as far as like dating, getting married, having kids, things like that, that I mean, I never thought I would be going on 28 years old looking into buying my own place by myself. I pictured I would have a family. I pictured I would be getting married, thinking about having babies. It's just not how it's gone for me. It has been something a little difficult for me to accept at times, because I see a lot of people around me going through these things and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wasted so much time. And I've had to kind of remind myself, like, you didn't waste anything. This was just part of your journey, and it's just not meant to happen yet. And I kind of take comfort in the idea that, I was meant to experience all these things. I was meant to travel on my own. I was meant to go see these places. And I would have never seen them had I, been sober, got married, had kids young, like I thought I would. Like, I feel like I was meant to have these experiences. And so I'm taking that as something I'm very grateful for now that I didn't initially realize at first. So yay on 18 months sober. I thank you guys so much for all your support along the way. If you haven't checked it out yet, check out my blog, please, at SoberAF.com. I guarantee you will find something in there entertaining or something you can relate to. As always, if you guys want to reach out, contact me in any way, I'm always open to talking. You can follow me on all my social media. I share a lot of things on there. I'm very active on social media. I'm always looking for ways to kind of reach out and expand and use my sobriety to help others. So always feel like you can reach out to me, message me, whatever. Totally open to always talking to everyone about it. So to all my other sober people out there, keep fighting. We can do this even when it seems impossible sometimes. You know, there's always that light at the end of the tunnel. We're just kicking ass, basically. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave some comments down below. Follow me on all my social media. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you do not miss anything else. But until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.